How do you move on from someone you still love? A year ago, I thought I had it all figured out. 10 years together, 4 of them married, and a relationship I genuinely thought would last forever. My wife was my world partner, best friend, everything. Then one morning I found her on the patio, eyes red, face buried in her hands. I assumed work stress. Was wrong. Through tears, she told me something that shattered my reality. I think I'm gay. Not confused. Not questioning. Just ... certain. She still loved me. Didn't want to leave, but said she couldn't be with me like that anymore. The silence that followed said more than words ever could. I'd always known she was attracted. 2 women. We'd even explored that part of her sexuality together, and I thought we were in a good place. But this wasn't about experimenting or phases. This was about truth. Hers, I didn't blame her. How could I? But it still broke me. Sat together for hours, trying to process what this meant. Our plans, the house we just moved into, the quiet dreams of pets and travel, all suddenly felt like relics from a life that had expired overnight. And yet, the love hadn't vanished, just changed. She said she still wanted a future with me, just not one that involved sex. She even gave me her blessing to find someone else, if I needed that. But in that moment, all I wanted was her. The attraction hadn't faded for me. Not one bit. I know people say move on, get in the gym, lawyer up, but I wasn't ready for any of that. I was still hoping this was temporary, a phase, a mistake. I knew it wasn't, but hope isn't logical, is it? Then came the hits I never saw coming. Just 3 days after that conversation, I got the call. My stepdad had stage 4 lung cancer. 3 days later, my dad told me my stepmom had skin cancer too. She survived. My stepdad didn't. He died in November. One of the funniest, most decent men I've ever known. I shut down, stopped working, nothing, slept even less. I faded into the couch, trying to distract myself with hockey podcasts and weed. Wife was still there, but emotionally, she'd already started to drift. Understandably, it wasn't just about her being gay. Turns out she had years of unspoken disappointment. She finally had the courage, thanks to anxiety meds, to open up about all the moments I'd unknowingly failed her as a partner. That was a gut punch. I thought I'd been doing great. Loving, thoughtful, communicative, but I missed the mark more often than I realized. Still, I saw a sliver of hope. If I couldn't change who she was, maybe I could fix the things I had control over. I doubled down, planned surprises, took her out, started learning French. She's French-Canadian. Wrote her a song, even planned a vacation. I was trying everything to remind her why she fell in love with me in the first place. And for a while, it felt like it was working. We even hooked up the night before she left for a girls' trip to the Dominican. I let myself believe we were okay when she came back. She ended it for good. It wasn't ugly, just final. Couldn't afford to split up immediately. Rent in Vancouver is brutal, so we awkwardly shared the space. Eventually, I moved into a converted shed in our backyard with a futon, a sea, and a TV. It was rough, but it gave me space to breathe. As she started dating someone new, I had to watch her slowly fade from my life while everyone around me seemed to be dealing with tragedy too. A close friend lost his mom. A high school buddy lost his wife. My stepsister's partner took his own life. It felt like death and grief were closing in from every angle. There were days I didn't want to keep going. I won't sugarcoat it. But I did mostly because I couldn't bear what that would do to my parents. And somehow, in the rubble, things started shifting. I quit a toxic job and stumbled into a dream gig, testing and fixing guitars for a major music retailer. Dream job. Then a few friends and I entered a radio contest on a whim and won $1 and national airtime for a goofy commercial we improvised. My ex even saw it in a movie theater once. That felt oddly full circle. I also started a fun little YouTube channel with a buddy, just reaction content, nothing serious, but it gave me something to laugh about again. Oh, and we somehow managed to rewatch all of Dragon Ball Z together, start to finish, before she officially moved out. That's a memory I'll always weirdly treasure. And then I met someone, another person emerging from a long-term breakup. For nearly the same reason, we connected instantly. She's brilliant, talented, and has this spark that makes me want to create again. She paints. I play guitar. Now, we're inspiring each other to heal and grow. My ex and I. We're still on good terms. She was there when I said goodbye to my stepdad. She's still close with my mom. There's no bitterness, just a quiet kind of peace. Looking back, I never thought I'd survive the collapse. But somehow on the other side of it, I've built something better. It's a life that's mine. And for the first time in a long time, I'm genuinely happy.